And ladies and gentlemen, one of the best to ever do it. I think he's one person that, when he comes out with a body of work or drops any song or even whatever his music sells and explains is almost more about what you can really connect with. And that's with me too as well. So I'm talking to a friend of mine and I'm talking to Growths. I'm talking to Power. I'm talking to the one and the only Fireboy is in the building. What's good? How you doing, G?
I'm blessed, Baba. How you doing?
I did. I was at your last, I think, live show at, I think that's Trace Live.
Yeah.
You've grown, bro. You really grown.
We all love.
If you want to check your style and how, if when you get into music, sometimes they force you to change certain things about yourself, but you've kept it the same way. Is it sometimes, because the demand is really high, are you forced sometimes to change your sound?
No, I wouldn't say that necessarily. My sound is my sound. I make all kinds of music, but I just stay deeply rooted in my roots. Like when you hear my songs, I'm a Yoruba guy, so like there's really no need. I make all kinds of sound, pop, R&B, but I stay within that Afrobeat bracket and say, okay, this is what I identify with. I'm Nigerian, I'm Yoruba, I'm from Abeokuta, this is me. So I don't think I have any problem with my identity. My sound can change anytime, but as long as the identity is there, I think
that remains.
That's allowed.
Yeah, that's unchangeable for you, right? Even if the sound changes, you've gone around the world. What part of the world do you ever think you didn't even think they were ever going to connect with your music, and you performed there, and it was out of this world?
I think it was in Belgium.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Belgium gave me a taste of what the Europe audience really is like, and it made me understand that they actually really love music there, and they will take whatever you give them as long as it's quality.
And that's a good thing. Yeah. Belgium. That's a good thing. You were on a tour in Australia recently, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was a very crazy trip. It was
because it's far.
It was long and far.
Yeah.
And when I got back, I realized that I needed to take a break from traveling. Took like 2 days.
Yeah, Australia's like the end of the world.
You know what? If I go on another flight again, I might just.
So you just caught the whole tour?
No, I just decided to stop traveling then. Yeah, I decided to stop.
Do you like traveling actually?
I love what I do. I don't think I like the process like that, but I love what I do. I like that what I do takes me places.
To be honest.
But that process of traveling, I don't even like going out. I don't like interacting with people that much. So having to submit my passport and all those things.
So are you a certified loner?
I wouldn't say loner. I just really think solitude is a luxury, man.
Yeah. I can understand. I think first of all, staying on the plane for that long, I don't like that. I think that I feel like we could just, if there's something we can just disappear and appear in any country, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
But also, so what do you do because I don't want to go into the music yet. I want to talk to Fireboy as a person. What do you do to get away from all the madness?
This year, more than ever, has taught me to take a break, relax, appreciate what you have, what God has blessed you with, instead of chasing.
Something triggered that, right?
Blessings. Oh, yeah.
What exactly triggered it?
Maybe this year been a relatively slow year for me. Kind of put things in perspective. Okay, maybe it's time to get off that high and relax, take a deep breath. There's family. Enjoy the wealth you've even built for yourself, and appreciate the things that are around you, and stop chasing success and chasing more and more and more. And this year I relax every time. This year I'm always at home. I'm recording in the studio, or on Sundays you see me playing football with the bros. Once in a while, when I miss the attention of the ladies, I go out with my boys, have some fun. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot recently this year.
So you're more in touch with yourself now?
Oh, definitely, more than ever. Because with family too.
And that's good, because the thing is, sometimes things have to happen to you before sometimes that buzz just comes back. Because the truth is, entertainment is like living life on a fast lane. Not anybody can admit it the way you've admitted it now. Because I love the honesty. Because at some point you realize you're working hard and you're forgetting some things as well. Did you lose friends in this process?
Yeah, a couple.
Anyone that really pains you?
I lost one to death, and
wow.
I lost one to life. It's crazy. But yeah, it's part of growth. So
Yeah. You know, the thing is, sometimes people judge you, don't even know what you're going through. Now, let's talk about the music, right? Let's get back to the music.
yes, sir.
Now, I know something's coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard outside, Fireboy the Vexel. You know, people make choices of collaborations, right? The people you've worked with, is it because you wanted to make a song and think, okay, maybe if I make it, the song is going to bang, or because you connect with that person? How do you make your choices of collaborations?
Most of the time, for me, it's me connecting with the person. But I'll be honest, sometimes you don't even have to connect with the person. As long as the song connects with them or they connect with the song, it's right too. You get me?
True.
Like, so in some rare cases, it's about that. But personally, I love to connect with people. I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm really close to this guy, like Odumodu Black. You know, the synergy was there from the beginning. I've been listening to Odumodu since like 2020-ish. Like before everybody got on the still, like me and my guys would just like blast him all the way for hours. And you know, when we met up and linked up, it was amazing.
It was fire.
Coincided with when he blew up too, so like everything was just really beautiful, like stuff like that. But Black Bones has been my guy since like we literally went to the same school. And I was like, you know what? I feel like he'll kill this record. It was one of those those feelings, and he did.
The thing is, you know, collaboration, sometimes it depends on how you guys work that magic. Because, you know, I always say that sometimes the biggest songs are not even planned at all. It just happens.
Yeah.
And, you know, you worked a lot of other people, right? Who have you had the best vibe with? To be honest, your song with Bandana with that Shakir,
Yeah,
banger.
perfect.
Your collaboration with Ed Sheeran, I almost feel like you need to walk us through it. Because how did that magic happen?
The one with the Sheeran.
With Ed Sheeran.
I feel like I've told this story way too many times.
Yeah, but maybe differently this time. Because now, seeing people make collaborations these days, sometimes you see it doesn't work.
Yeah.
That one really worked. And maybe that can actually give anybody the idea, what do you think it entails if you want to pick someone? For example, you made that song first. Why was Ed Sheeran the choice?
Honestly, that one was just God's engineering, man. That was God's timing. Because I didn't even know that anyone had hit him up, you know, to tell him to pop on the song. I got a couple of offers from a couple of big artists to be on the song. I'm like, nah, I don't want.
Do you want to tell us?
You know,
names?
because no, I'm not going to do that.
I know you're not going to do that.
Because the song had already become this very, what's the word?
It was
everywhere.
To be honest,
it had become quite annoying. And I wanted someone to just give me a breath of fresh air. You know, so when they called me and told me, oh, it'd be like, say, Sheeran is going to be, I'm like, okay, this is a different twist. So it wasn't about the fact that it was, big artist. It was, breath of fresh air, like something new. Because I knew whatever I was going to do on it was going to sound like, was going to make the song sound brand new. So I was excited for that. And of course, it's Sheeran. I've listened to this man.
I like how you ended with that. Of course, it's Ed Sheeran. I mean, I'll take it. Take it. I am very locked on evergreen songs. I like when I hear music. The way to know a song might last the test of time is when I hear the first. I'm very big on the engineering of a song. It's not even about the voice. It's how it sounds, from the beats, the snares, the kicks, I'm very big on hot lips and rhythm. I like to hear what's behind. Yeah. I'm a kind of guy, even in the club, I don't want to hear, is that thing that is maybe somebody saying behind.
Yeah.
And this is an evergreen song. And it's gonna last. It's gonna stand the test of time. It's necessary to be able to perform your song in the next 10 years, and it still hits. Yeah. This one, I'm sure when you heard, you knew this was a banger.
Yeah, I knew, but I mean, you never know if it's gonna be a classic. To be honest, I overthink everything I create. So,
are you an overthinker?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
I'm working on that. That's one of the things this year, as you know, really I've learned to curb this year.
Don't overthink stuff sometimes, but you see, you can't do without that. It's not a bad thing, because sometimes you guys are very intuitive. You see things before they happen.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just makes your head running.
Exactly.
And you have to chill.
That's why it's important to have people around you that, you know.
Yeah. Do you have a best friend?
No.
No, you don't. Okay, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. You know, we have friends, but you know, besties, it takes a lot. If I say, give me kidney now, you give me. That's another level of friendship, you know. Now, you had, you know, laughter, tears, and goosebumps. I grew on that album. Sometimes, you know, I go back to it, I'm like, I love this. Apollo was so for every of your album. There's a different feel for it, and he's right with the atmosphere. This is a very trick question. Did you ever have? If I put all the three body of work together, do you have a favorite?
Oh yeah, I do.
Which album? There's Playboy, there's Apollo, there's Laughter Tears, and there's Goosebumps. Which is your favorite album?
Apollo.
Yeah,
why? It was when I was making the album, I knew it was my one chance to really express myself. Even when I was arranging the songs, myself and Olamide had an argument. Olamide was like, "Why 17 songs? The attention span is like, I said, Bado, I feel like this is my one chance to really do what I really want on a body of work. Like before the pressure sets in, before it gets to the point where they say, okay, an album needs to be 10 songs before they can listen to it. Just let me do my wish and let me just get this one out of the way. And it's such a personal album. It's the one album I keep going back to when I'm in that mood. And it was one album where I was truly, really honest. Yeah,
because now songs like Dreamer, Champion, Spell.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I'm sure they all believed you now, right? So wait, is it get to a point where you now say, okay, when Fireboy said, I won this one, it's okay, just let him have it?
Yeah.
Because, it's hard these days. Listen, when you have music, top guns in the building, like Olamide, you're in a family of music. There's everybody in there. Alex, he's there. I know the people, you need critics around you as well. Yeah. And sometimes they don't just let you have your way. There's a reason why.
Most of the time.
But with Apollo, I'm not surprised you said that, because I think one thing I like about that album, he dropped at the right time. It was during COVID.
Yeah.
Right? It was COVID time, and he dropped, it was midnight. And I think the first one I heard on that Champion, I said, this boy is a demon. And I heard some Dreamer. I think that's an underrated song.
Yeah.
There's more to be done for that song. I think big brands need to sign that song up. But I know that money will be too plenty.
I so good.
Now let's talk about Now. I heard this song Outside, right? So there's something is clearly giving me a mindset that you're going into something. So what are we expecting from this?
Honestly, I wouldn't want my fans to listen to the song and think, oh, this is where Fireboy is now. No.
Okay.
Not get carried away.
Okay.
It's purely, it's nothing deep. It's just December. I feel like it's the end of the year.
Yeah.
And these are songs that I recorded, and when I listened to them, I felt really, really happy. Like it kind of lifted my mood this year a lot. And I was like, you know what? It won't hurt to drop this as December jams and let people have a feel. Because I feel like if I don't drop them now, I might not drop them next year.
Crazy. So why would you think you're gonna drop them next year? You don't know what's gonna happen.
Because I'm focused on the album now. So the album might have a slightly different feel.
Twist, okay.
Yeah. So I don't want the fans to get carried away. Let's just have fun, enjoy
But
ourselves.
The thing is, I think one of the power you guys have is how you push and direct where you want us to go. It's like Moses and it's like Jesus and the disciples. So if it's going here, everybody goes there.
Yeah.
It's like Moses and the Israelites. Nobody had that type of control, 10 years ago, right? You guys have really changed that. From your style, fashion, the way you guys talk, the lambas, the music has really changed. Now, so can you honestly say, if you wanted to put you in a room and say, the Fireboy fans, what is their perception? How do you describe your fans?
They're a wild bunch of people. I can't really. I would say they're very. They love me. I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like they really love me, and it makes me feel good to know that.
I like that. So if you put the ratio on women to men, what's the ratio?
Oh, of course, man. Come on. Come on.
Jesus Christ. So the money black that you sing for us.
Oh, right, but ladies love the money black.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Nah, but the thing is Fireboy, the thing is, I'll be honest, music and the way things are and how it moves now, man. You just somehow you go into a place, and I know you cannot live your life the way you used to. Do you miss it sometimes?
Nope.
You don't miss
I've made peace with it. I've made peace with it a long time ago. How can I miss it?
You miss I give you blow from here.
I'm doing what I love. I'm making money from it. Come on, man.
Bro, I'm not going back. If there's any motto that says I'm not going back, just say, deuces to my friends in Kukumaiko.
I mean, once in a while when my friends tell me, they're going to a cinema or they're going to a beach, I get this little pang of, I wish I could, but I'm a last, man.
But bills in your house. Not enough. I can, as long as I can bring the party home, we're good.
But once in a while, it's good to like know that you can just decide to just go anywhere. Like I can't just decide. I can't just up and leave and say, oh, I want to go somewhere. I have to plan security, movement, blah blah blah. Call my manager. I'm going this place. Like it's always a mental decision. But like, it's part of what I mean. I'm doing what I love,
and that's
how much more can
thing.
How much more can I be blessed?
I mean, recently I saw a picture of Kanye West recording his body of work, and he's in somewhere in Saudi Arabia, and that's why people need to understand that this music is real business.
Yeah.
Aside you being in the boat, where in the world do you like to record your music, and what kind of ambience do you love? Aside you being in the boat.
The city I really love, my favorite city, New York. I love.
New York is busy.
It's like Lagos, but like not everyone there is mad.
Is it too Lagos?
You get me? Like, it's like,
I like that.
It's like 65% sanity, and you know, it's nice. Everyone in Lagos is crazy. Like I know when I leave the country, I miss the madness, I miss the food. Yeah. But like New York just gives me that balance. I really like.
So you love to record
I
there.
love making music there. Yeah, I recorded Fireboy.
And I think there's so much. The art is what it is. For example, the lights. It's you know the city is different.
I like San Francisco too.
Why it's chilled?
Evidently, yeah, it's really chilled. Like it's a really nice city. Like picturesque, beautiful place. Amazing.
You love art, right? Do you collect?
Not really, to be honest. Because collecting means investing, to be honest, and I have quite a lot of other things I'm investing in right now. I'm looking into that next year.
That's good. You know, you see how this interview, you see how easy it is? It's not a big deal. Hey, nah, everybody get in your skin. I'm not trying to get in your skin. If I want to get in your skin, yes, I can. But I know you're.
Yeah, I mentally prepare myself for it.
I know that. You know, but the thing is, like I said, it's honest to know that. You know yourself a lot more than anybody does. And now the good thing is everybody talks about the music every time. Nobody talks about the talent themselves. Mm-hmm. Everybody comes in and just puts up the high and think it's a lot more that go into a talent. Sometimes it's just that, creative block. Nothing comes.
Yeah.
And does that happen to you?
Oh, sure. The first time it happened to me, I panicked. I thought I'd lost it.
What year was this?
This was like... This was 2021. Yeah, that was before Playboy, after Apple, yeah.
Yeah, but you still dropped the banging album.
That's why I didn't drop the album in 2021 because I was like, what?
I like your kind of crazy block. let him make that magic.
I was like, Madu, what's going on?
You had that?
Yo, I had to eat him. I was like, Baba, I'm waiting this song. This has never happened to me before. Like, so I was like, what's going on? It's like, nah, it's just a creative block. You get over it. And then, Peru happened. So what happens?
You want to make music and nothing comes out?
You make music. Because the talent is there, but you just know in your gut that it's nonsense you're doing. It takes a true artist to know. I will always know when I make.
But I think I'll never know.
Not good enough.
No, maybe as a type of, maybe you put some songs out. I can tell from that. Maybe when you make it, but sometimes. I've also heard that you had a creative block, you dropped a song, and then you're not feeling it, but we're all feeling it.
Yeah, what happens a lot. I didn't like Peru.
Eh?
I did not. It's not like I didn't like it. I liked it, but I didn't think it was good enough to drop. I was like, it's so easy. I just made this song in 40 minutes and all of you think it's going to be a global smash.
It is a global smash.
Right? So like that one just put things in perspective for me, like, just relax. Sometimes it's not even that deep.
See, Peru was that song one time. That's why I said Bandana was one time.
Yeah.
I don't listen to music for long. I want to listen to your first 50 seconds. Sometimes it's the way the beat starts. For example, Gongwaso is an evergreen song.
Oh, yeah.
The first time it kicks, I know this is a hit.
Yeah. Some that take a while. There's some that just want to hear them. I think I felt like with Feeling... when I heard Buga for the first time too, I knew.
No, Buga, that's Champion. That's it. When I heard Champion, Dreamer is a song that grew on me, right? I also liked the other songs. Spell. I love Spell.
I thought Spell was going to be the biggest song on the album.
Yeah, but it didn't catch us all the songs. But the good thing was that it's one Cole, and so you guys. It's like people expected it. You guys had the same type of energy.
Yeah.
It is. That's one of my favorite songs on that on Apollo's. I'll be honest with you, right? You know the funny thing is the way we see. Listen, the way people look at you guys, they think you guys are robots. They are human beings, and I feel sometimes the pressure is a lot on you guys. the demand for music in Nigeria. You will drop song now. Alpha, next one.
Yeah,
you drop now.
next one.
You guys need to chill.
Attention span is crazy.
Do you think it's ever going to happen where people like Bruno Mars, Adele, they wait for 4 years before they put out a body of work? I feel like it's the music structure in Nigeria. If it pays off, I think a lot of people will make more money from music.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, what do you think, likes of Bruno Mars and Adele, what do you think they're feeding off on? Is the truth is they've done a body of work. It's there, it's working magic. But here we need to also imbibe the culture of streaming music. We don't stream music in Nigeria.
No, we don't really. Yeah, but things are getting better. And yeah, I'm glad you talked about structure because I feel like that's the only thing. Everyone is saying, oh, Afrobeats to the world. The music is perfect. They are listening.
Structure.
But when are they going to come to Lagos and actually watch us perform? When are we going to have arenas in Lagos where we can bring everybody from all around the world? You know, like it to make everything just easier.
But we have TBS.
Is it? Come on, man.
Anyways. See, it's just, I'm just digressing.
At least one proper arena, at least 10, 15K capacity, where we have them.
So, but do you think people can pay for that?
Now they will. They already are. You know, we just need to like give people the incentive to pay. Like if we build a proper arena in Lagos, people will want to pay because they know, okay, they're safe, their belongings are safe. You know, but we can have I Just Got Back every single month. Lagos is like the hub. People fly to Lagos for clubs.
The people I don't like this Christmas.
People make money.
The people I'm not going to like this Christmas. People bringing dollars and pounds. They'll be very annoying in clubs and parties. Yeah, I know.
You know, like if we had arenas, maybe we won't be having all this.
So I feel like I can cut down tickets. Like, it can cut down the price of tickets. If I feel like I agree with you. Once the structure is right, and the music pays itself, and record labels or music moguls come to the country and know if I put in money into music, it's fine. Everybody gets, and I think if the distribution is fine, publishing is fine.
Yeah, songwriters are eating, producers are eating. Not everybody will try to be artists these days. You know, like
shots fired. Wow.
Like, I feel like we just need a structure where everyone eats, man. Like you write a song for someone and the song can feed you for the rest of your life. Yeah. That kind of structure. Like, once we have that, we are good. We won't have anything to worry about.
But what would you say about Empire? Because what you're doing, it kind of feels to me like, aside the Maven, but internationally coming into tonight, they've been the one who have really invested in the talents here, right? And I think, they're doing something right now, the collaborations where they're trying to come to Nigeria and still setting scenes. You know, you like the structure, right? You like how they do things.
Yeah, we've been working with Empire for, a couple of years now, and it's been great. Like, I think one of my favorite things about them is that they are very hands-on.
Yeah.
You know, when we wanted to have the joint venture with Empire, they flew into Lagos to meet us and discuss their vision, and we saw it, and then,
One beach.
Exactly. So things like that just make me feel like, you know what, I can trust these guys, I can work with them, and that's how they've always been.
I think we need more of those establishments in Nigeria because the way they do it is very effortless. I see you guys your shows.
Now that they're doing it, more people will do it.
Yeah. And I think I love that. What has really changed about you since you started?
I would say my attitude towards life in general. Like, I've realized that I've been so immersed in music that I fail to see myself as a human being. Even before I blew up. It was even worse before I blew up. Trust me, I was a studio rat. You would never see me outside. When I was in school, I've been doing music since I was in school. You would never, you would never even see me in class. I was in the studio cleaning the speakers, writing songs for artists, cleaning up, doing stuff like that. So I failed to step out of that persona and actually Damola, you're a man. You're So I think recently, success has a way of humbling you in a way. So I think success humbled me, as opposed to making me feel like I'm larger than life.
That's good. Because humility is very good. Look at you. Everybody in the room is shaking their head. Oh, more. Fireboy too. Oh, the barbs are all right. Because the thing is, you guys are human beings at the end of the day. You're not robots. What should we expect from the body of work coming out? I know you don't want to give a date yet, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure something's dropping next year. Definitely.
Yeah.
2 songs this Friday.
Yes, sir.
Why that decision?
Because life is too short.
That's the best way to see
I'm
it.
trying to like make myself make decisions where I'm not overthinking it. I'm not overthinking anything. You know, this year has really taught me that, you know what, just calm down. Sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah,
you know, like
it does.
you might put in all this effort and nothing will stop. So like, why not? What do you have to lose? Why not just go all out? And I'm putting myself inside that make a spontaneous decision era. Like, you know what? Why not just drop 2 songs? It was supposed to be 1. I'm like, you know what? Drop 2. Who beats me? You know. And then I called Olamide. I was like, I think I want to drop 2. Like, I'm with you. You know. And I was like, okay.
How's your relationship with Olamide?
Oh, beautiful. It's everything. Big bro. I was at this place like some days ago. We had this very intimate conversation, you know, talked about a lot of things. And yeah, that's how we've always been. Apart from the business, he's like my big brother.
That's a great guy.
About anything.
Great guy. I mean, and I'm happy. Even sometimes when you see some stuff about some other stuff and then when people get to ask you questions, I mean, what's your relationship with him? And I'm sorry you're surprised when you see some things, right? But I mean, you have a great relationship with him.
It's perfect.
And now the thing is, you know, does it feel like you're on a record label?
Sometimes. Sometimes
Let
when
me not lie
business
to
is
you.
business, we
There are
just...
2 people. And I'll tell you why you feel like you're on it. It's if you work with Alex and there's a lady that calls Sheung. You will know. It's by the books. I know, I respect you, but it's by the books. You know, who stresses you the most? Be honest.
I think I'm not as stressed with them, to be honest.
Who do you stress the most? Who do you stress? Who?
Sheung. I call her Mama Let's just to avoid calling her Auntie Sheung.
She doesn't like it.
She doesn't like
oh,
it.
Gen Z, wow, Gen Z. I get it. I'm happy for you, G. This is
you
growth.
so much, big man.
Having this conversation when we have that time to have it, and the music is big, it's getting bigger, and I'm proud of you, G. Guys, 2 songs dropped this Friday. Names?
Yeah, Outside featuring Black Bones.
Which you hear first?
Oba Sima.
I love it. When I play it first, I love it. You know?
Yeah, it's very catchy and I'm very happy. And both songs are not too different. When you hear, you will know that, okay, this is, they're in the same wavelength. So,
12 midnight?
It's not just random stuff.
12 midnight.
12 midnight. And then the video of Outside drops 6 p.m.
6 p.m. today.
On Friday.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I get into it. You know, when I like to drop a song, and you guys have not played it, be jealous. You know, that's the only show you play first, right?